Oh man, you guys, they are back. They're back, they're back, they're back. Look at this. We have plants, we have some boxwoods. Oh, they're gonna finish it. What's up?
Going.
So, man.
Plants. That was kind of cool.
End of the year for everything. This guy's pretty tall.
Yeah, that'll fill that void nicely over there.
Does that go right there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. We talked about needing something with some height, but
Yeah.
couldn't be very wide at all.
You're gonna have to teach me how to trim all this stuff. Ooh,
That guy called me after.
Fall is fast approaching here in the Midwest, and I would like to get this space insulated before freezing. So this area here we want to get insulated because just on the other side of this wall is the mudroom, and the mudroom is surrounded by 4 areas that are like exposed to the cold air, so that room is always a lot colder. And then if I want to work on the van or anything in here during the winter, I can easily throw a heater in the shop in here and have it be able to maintain that heat. The attic up here, we have some totes. I have a bunch of insulation in here that still needs to come down, and then all of those back there are all the original storm windows to the house. So I actually want to get those out, check them over, and see what kind of condition they're in. Eventually, I would like to rebuild those and restore them, and then reuse them and put these back up on the house. All the hooks are still on the house for them to hang them, which is that part right there. I really don't like the like 1970s aluminum ones that are in there now. So I know this is a huge pain in the butt because you have to put them on and take them off. But I don't know. I just like this idea and kind of want to experience it. So I don't know. You people who do this all the time or used to do this where you would have to take them off the house every spring, feel free to leave me a comment and explain to me like what the benefits of having them on there versus the cons of having to go through the extra work of having to pull them on and take them off every year. Because like I said, that's not something we've ever done, but I do like that it's original to the house. I think it's the way the house was originally designed and intended to be used. And anytime I have those opportunities to go back to that, I try and take advantage of that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and set you guys right here, and we will work on pulling all this stuff out of here. I've been up in this attic long enough. I want to get this stuff down and get out of here. It gets so hot up here in the summer that all this sap just comes and drains out of the board and drips down. So that's what all that insulation looked like. There was a lot more up there than what I recall. Otherwise, all this stuff we're going to clear out and take it to a storage unit, and then we're going to start putting up our drywall nailers and making sure we're all set for insulation. Alright guys, I know I said that we were going to work on moving that stuff out of the garage first, but I actually need to go to the lawyer, deal with some paperwork for the White House. Or as we like to call it, the Queen of Hearts. So I just got done with the lawyer and just working through different things, talking about whether we want to form a separate LLC for working on the restoration of that White House or continue it under our existing business. Now it's time to get back to work. So let's go. There was no way I was going to get all this stuff moved. And they're okay with it being in the center of the room because everything they're doing is going to be on the walls anyway. And I did want to make sure though that I had all the walls cleared off, had any nails that were like pounded into the boards pulled out, and just had a nice clean surface for them everywhere. The insulators are here, and so they have 2 barrels where they're pumping the fluids and warming it up. So I believe one would be a resin and then one would be a catalyst.
We have a resin and a catalyst, and then it comes through this pump and it heats it up to what looks like 120 degrees, and then it pumps it out through this reel here. So there's actually 2 hoses that run through here. And then this goes all the way up to a nozzle, which then mixes the catalyst and the resin together right at the tip of the nozzle, and then that's what sprays it on. And that's when you start seeing that foam expand on the walls. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and shoot them doing a couple close-up shots, and then I'll let them do their job, and I'll stand back and stay out of their way. So. So we've gotten the rain the last few days, and we need it. We've been really dry this year. But while the ground is still soft, I think what I'm gonna do, since I'm waiting, is aerate all of this. So I went and rented an aerator. A lot of this grass was like really thick this summer, and I think a lot of it died off because of the lack of rain and the amount of compaction that's through here and through this section of the yard. It's just really bad. I tried to probe it earlier this year and got down like a ½ an inch. I couldn't even soil probe it because it was so dry and compact, like concrete. All right, so this is the guy right here. So it has aerator spikes on it that will dig into the ground, and then the cores will eject out as we're driving along. Right? Landscaping's in, the lawn's aerated. It's just in time because it's starting to get really cold outside. But I'm not cold in here because look at it. Look at this insulation. Man, this space is awesome. I will probably never be up here other than storing a few things because, well, I'm really tall and it's not really tall in here. But the kids have already guaranteed me they have plans for this space. I think we'll let them use it. I'm really looking forward to this winter. Just seeing this done, and then the stuff that we have going on in the attic of our main house. So we're gonna rip all that stuff out and insulate up there. I am looking forward to seeing what my heating bills do this year. Usually, they're pretty expensive because it's a big house. Big brick house with no insulation, but this year is going to be different. With that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means so much to us to hear your comments and hear from you guys and see if you're enjoying the video, and yeah, whatever. If you made it to this point of the video, you're already invested in our story and what we're doing. So do us a huge favor and just hit that like and subscribe button. I love it when you do. It makes me feel so good. And it just encourages us to produce more content like this for you. the viewer. So thank you guys so much. You have a good day, and I will see you on the next one.